registering for classes, getting all my books, getting everything situated for my housing situation, and then when I figure all that out, I look over my class schedule, figure out where all my rooms are, and then figure out the best way to do things.
Basically, I take what I did last year and get everything together that I can. Most of my stuff I leave in boxes because we were here, so the point in unpacking it doesn't make sense to me. So I just bring all my boxes, and then usually I see if I can get the best deals on like school supplies and stuff.
I like to prep for college. I like to make lists, and I like to write down everything that I need and check it off as I pack it and put it together. And I'll get all the kind of the basic supplies that I might need for my classes. Like I don't know obviously until I go to the class, but then I'll print out the syllabus for all the classes and I'll get it with the supplies. And
how I prepare for college is very similar to high school. Over the summer I go school supply shopping, which is one of my favorite things to do. The sticky notes, crayons, all of it. And I get my little planner out, I write out my life, and I try to start the school year organized.
When I was coming to college and preparing for it, I had a college coach, and first we got a book and it had all the colleges that have disability services, so that was 100% like important to me, and I wanted to make sure that any college that I went to, I didn't feel like I was not going to have any support, because in high school I had so much support, very involved with all my teachers, and I felt very confident, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go to a university that's too big, so I will feel like just a number. But then also it was very important, like I said, for them to have a great, disabilities program. So before I even decided any schools, like they had to be in that book, originally. And I didn't mind about going too far or anything. It was just more so about like resources too. And when I came to Bowling Green, a big thing that they emphasized was all the resources that they had. Like any other college tours that I had went to, like they said so much about the university, but it wasn't like as emphasized about the resources and the help. So like that was a big reason why I chose Bowling Green.
Yeah, I think for me was when I took the campus tour and I saw all the accessibility that they had on the campus. That was probably one of the biggest things that I took from like the tour here at BG. And then they just kind of like going back what you said, they constantly pounded in the resources that they had, and the ability to accommodate you with any needs that you have was actually really great. The first thing I did was when I got my classes, I kind of went around the day before school started. I kind of wanted to get an idea of, how long it would take me to get to those classes, where the accessibility is. Do I need to use the elevator? Can I take the stairs? How many stairs it is? And I kind of wanted to map out the campus before, the first day, so that way I was well prepared and, able to start college, I guess.
for me, it was kind of the opposite. The major that I wanted came first, and then I looked at the disability services. And I originally was at a different university, but it didn't have the major that I wanted, so I transferred. And coming here, I kind of already had some experience with what I thought disability services should look like. And I thought that, like you guys said, all the resources that they had, and though it wasn't as big of a scale as at the university that I was at originally, it still had some version of all those different resources. And like Justin said, I talked to my professors more, and I look at where my classes are, make sure I can actually get to them, finding an accessible bathroom in or near each building is very important. Stuff like that, even dorm rooms, making sure that I can get into my dorm is a big deal.
I know for me, I sat down with my parents and we kind of planned cost of everything. So what I would need for the dorm room and kind of everything what you guys said, and saw which campus I felt more comfortable on, and then kind of how much things were, parking passes, meal plans, dorm fees, all that stuff, and then kind of went from there and narrowed down. So, yeah.
think what I did was something similar to what Rachel did. I was looking at programs that would allow me to combine the advocacy I'd been doing in New York with academics and kind of help me become a better disability scholar. So there was someone who did American Studies at my school, and I'd spoken to him, and he mentioned a few programs. And then when I looked into them, traveling wasn't a problem, but it was really like, am I going to be able to do what I want or what the university wants? And I realized that there were professors here who had that focus, who taught classes. I would be able to teach, and I'd be able to learn more on a scholarly level, not just an advocate level. And then I just had to like save up a ton of money, so I had 3 jobs to save up, and I started saving like as soon as I found out I got in, which was like around April.